What's going on? This is Ryan with Automatic Comics. And up next, we've got a pretty exciting video. This is the biggest book I have ever bought. Real excited for this one. It's got a giveaway I'm going to do as part of this as well. And I'm going to talk a little bit about the history of my channel because of some recent things that I heard. So stay tuned to the video, and I think you're going to see some fun stuff. Alright, so before we get started, please remember to hit that like button and hit the subscribe button if you'd like to see more content like this. So first thing, like I said, I'm going to have a giveaway as part of this video. So it's going to be this Silver Age Batman book. It's a cool book. It's a nice presenting book. It's a minor Batman key, Batman number 160 from the Silver Age. So if you want a chance to get this book, make sure you like the video, subscribe to the channel, and leave a comment with #Batman. And then I'll randomly pick a comment a little while from now, and I'll send that book out to whoever gets picked. Now, before I get into this unboxing here, which again I am very excited about, like I said, the biggest book I have ever bought is in here. I wanted to touch on something about the channel. So recently, I got a few very angry emails from someone who, I don't know if they actually watch the channel or just see the thumbnails or what, but basically they were attacking me because they think I spend too much money on comics. And so I want to go over a couple things. Now, first of all, there's never any reason to do something like that. I realize I put myself out here on YouTube, and so I open myself up to criticism and all that. I get it. And I saw something recently on Gem Mint that kind of made me laugh, where he did one of his videos about kind of talking about the criticisms that he gets. And he says it's a sign of success of your channel when you start getting negative comments. So, you know, maybe this is a sign of success for the channel that I was getting this pretty nasty emails from this person. Now, they basically were saying that I spend too much money on comics and that I'm showing off and I must have a trust fund and all this kind of stuff. None of that is true. And if it was, it shouldn't matter. If people want to make videos about whatever they want to make, go for it. But I wanted to cover some things just about my channel a little bit, just some history of my channel. And so I first started, I filmed a couple unboxings for someone I bought comics from on Instagram named CVM Comics. He asked if I could film them and just to kind of help out some advertising basically for his channel, and so I did. And then I watch a ton of YouTube content. I watch lots of people's channels. Try to list them all, but I'm sure I'm going to miss some. I watch Very Gary, Comic Tom, Swaggle House, Comic Book Investments, 3 Men in a Basement, Lords of the Long Box, Newbie Comics, Vancouver Comic Junkie, Comic Collector Geek, Pop Comics, Bry's Comics, Bronze Age Nerd, Comics with Bonix, ETA Nick, Erod212, Jason Parker Comics, Mint Hunter Comics, Super Power Review, Vincent McLean, Gem Mint, and I am sure there are others. There are lots of great comic content channels out there. And one of the things that I really noticed watching, various channels when I first started this is that there weren't a lot of channels that opened books that were like big like Silver Age keys or Golden Age books, and some things that I really like seeing. And whenever people did those, I loved seeing those videos. And I was thinking, if that's the stuff I like to see, I'm sure there are other people that want to see that kind of stuff too. It helps, for me, it was something that when I saw those videos, it helped introduce me to some books that maybe I hadn't seen before, things that I would then be interested in. I thought I could do the same type of thing. And so since I buy and sell comics, I used to never really classify myself as a dealer, but I think at this point I kind of have to. I don't know what threshold you say you're a dealer, but I think I buy and sell enough comics to say I'm a dealer. And so all the books that I'm buying and showing, I talk about this all the time, they aren't books that I'm all keeping. Wish I could. It would be great if I had unlimited funds and I could just buy all these books and never sell them, but that's not the case. I buy books and I predominantly sell most of them. I don't talk about my eBay store all that much, but if you ever see any books that you're interested in, I have an eBay store. They're usually listed on there. You can reach out to me on Instagram, and I'll generally give somewhere around 8 to 10% off of the eBay price. So I'll back out those fees and help out whoever wants to buy them, that kind of thing. So maybe I should talk about my eBay store a little bit more. But yeah, you can find me on Instagram under the same name, and you can find me on eBay under the same name. So because I sell a bunch of comics, I have a bunch of new comics coming in, and I thought it would be fun to kind of do unboxings of those books. And so that's how my channel started. It was almost all unboxings for like the first 4 months. Then we had those big spikes in comic prices in early 2021. And so because I buy and sell so many books, I pay a really close attention to the market. I talk about these heritage auctions, other type of auctions, that kind of thing. I pay close attention to the prices of books. And I thought maybe I would have something useful to say. And so I started talking about the comic market. I started doing things about the price changes, new highs, the top 10 videos, all that kind of stuff. Just things that I thought were interesting and I thought could maybe add some value as well. And so things I thought other people might want to see. So that's really where the content for my channel came from. It started with unboxings, then it grew to comic market, then the top 10 type videos, and then things like undervalued keys, because I'm watching all that stuff all the time. And so I felt I had something to add there. And so that's where the content of my channel came from. Again, I know, you put stuff out here on the internet and you open yourself to criticism, and I'm guessing this person isn't even gonna watch the video, and I don't think they really care. They just want to be angry at me. But that's fine. I'm still going to open this awesome book, and I'm still going to give away this Batman book that is, I'll say it's related because it is a Batman book, and what's in here is also a Batman book. Now, this is another one of those things where I've heard other people talk about this as well, and I was surprised so this is supposed to be, like a signature confirmation book. I talked about this, how it seems like they aren't really doing the signatures much anymore, and I was just basically sitting at home, and I got a text that this package had been delivered, and I was just like, man, I feel like you probably should have had me sign for this book. It was definitely, part of the delivery notes for FedEx. I've seen it with all of them, FedEx, UPS, USPS. None of them are requiring signatures anymore. But yeah, let's see. Hopefully this is actually the book that I thought it was, because if it's not, it's gonna be a big disappointment. Oh yeah, it is. All right. So, if you're not aware, I am a big Batman fan. Those are the books I like to collect personally the most, especially things like Joker books, that kind of stuff. Like one of my favorite books I have is up there. That's a Batman #9. It's the first spotlight cover with Batman and Robin, and so that's something that's been swiped a number of times, and so I really like that one. Now, this book, this one came up for sale recently on Heritage, and not an easy book to price. It sells occasionally. This one is from the Promise Collection. If you've heard me talk about that Promise Collection before, it was like 5,000 books. They're still selling through them. Usually they sell the biggest ones as part of their like quarterly, like real big sales. But this one, for some reason, they decided to do during a weekly sale. And personally, I think I got this book for a great price, especially being part of the Promise Collection and with how nice it presents. And so this is one of the, in my mind, biggest Joker books that is out there. And so this book is Detective Comics number 168. So this is the first appearance of the Red Hood, who is Joker. It is the origin of Joker. And so this is the earliest origin story for the Joker, 1951. An awesome first appearance cover. I mean, you've got the Red Hood right on the cover, and it's a 1.8 because it's a detached cover. But I mean, it's a pretty nice looking 1.8. And it's funny because that's what I keep ending up with is 1.8s. I seem to find a lot of 1.8s that present really well. I mean, colors look really good on this. No big pieces out of this one at all, on the front or back. A lot of times, the back cover, it's missing some big piece when you end up with that 1.8. Definitely has, some like spine splitting you know, that kind of thing. You know, it deserves the grade it's at, but it is a nice looking 1.8, and it has that really cool kind of like golden label Promise Collection. So I had purchased a different Promise Collection book, Pep Comics 50, that I've sold a little while ago, but this one, not planning on letting this book go. It's definitely taking one of the spots on my 50 keepers list, and I'm probably gonna have to actually drop a few books off of that list to justify keeping this book. So I thought this was kind of funny because I'd just seen a video by Comic Book Investments, Dave, where he was talking about that he just bought the book that he has spent the most he's ever spent on, and his was an X-Men 1, and it was like 26,000 or 26,400, something like that. And so I just thought it was funny that that's also the case with me with this book. This is the most I've ever spent on a single book. It still didn't break into the 5 figures with this one. This one, you can look it up. So I'll say this one was 9,000 plus tax and shipping. So it's not a cheap book, but it is one of the biggest Batman, just biggest Batman Joker keys. Awesome Golden Age cover. Super excited for this, and just really, really happy with getting this book. Not super happy with FedEx just leaving it on the porch, but no, I was waiting. I was expecting it, so it wasn't sitting out there for very long. So hope you enjoyed this video. This is a quick video, a little history of my channel. If you don't like my channel, just don't sub to my channel. If you don't like the stuff I do, just block the channel. You don't have to watch it. It's not that difficult. Now, again, if you want to win this book, if you want an opportunity to get this book, Batman 160, Silver Age Batman book, leave a comment, subscribe to the channel, like the video, and the comment, make sure you leave #Batman, and I will be picking a winner for this book. So thanks again for watching the video. I do really appreciate everybody that watches the videos, everybody that comments. It's a lot of fun for me. I like showing books. I think it's just something that I enjoy with it, and I like seeing other people show their books. It's something that I think is just a lot of fun within the comic community. I mean, yeah, we're all showing off a little bit. I mean, I think that's that's what Instagram and YouTube is. We're excited for the stuff we have. Even if I'm selling books, I'm a collector of books too. We're excited about the stuff that we have, and we like talking about it. And so that's one of the things that I really enjoy about this. So again, hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please hit that like button, hit the subscribe button if you'd like to see more content like this. I've got more videos over here if you'd like to watch some of my other videos, and the subscription button is right here. If you'd like to subscribe to the channel, I would really appreciate it, and I will see you in the next video.